Welcome to Making Food Monday. This week I'm making one of my very favorite recipes again, but I've never attempted to make this one in the pressure cooker. I've always just made it on the stovetop, so I'm hoping that I can make it a little bit faster, and it might even be just a little bit better if I put it in my pressure cooker. So today I'm going to try to make broccoli cheese soup. For my recipe today, guys, I'm going to need broccoli, paprika, ground mustard, chicken bouillon powder, an onion, bacon, shredded cheese. I have Cheddar Jack cheese. You can use whatever shredded cheese you have. Sometimes I have the Mexican variety. I use that too. I don't see that it makes that much difference. Anyhow, some shredded cheese, Velveeta. Now this cheese is going to make it creamy and delicious, so I always use my Velveeta. And of course, some half and half, just to make it nice and rich. And that's all that's going in our recipe today, guys. First thing to do today, guys, is to get my bacon cut up. So what I'm gonna do is cut my bacon in half. That way I know I got about half a package. These packages are 16 ounces or 1 pound. So you're gonna need about half a pound of bacon for this. Okay, so I'm just gonna cut that whole slab of bacon right in half. And I'm gonna use half of it, so I'm gonna push half out. Then I'm gonna take this half and just cut it down into little slices so that when you get a slice of bacon in your bite, it's not too big. Then we're just gonna take our bacon, we're gonna slide it right down into the pot. And we're gonna turn on the sear roast function and let that go ahead and start to cook that bacon. Okay, up next is to prepare the onion. I want this diced pretty small, so I'm just gonna cut off both ends here. Just cut it into quarters and then pop it right into my onion chopper. Should go fairly easily. Onion is ready to go. Okay. Make sure my bacon is nice and cooked. Okay, while my bacon is cooking, I'm going to go ahead and toss my onion in there as well and get it softened too. Now we're just going to saute the bacon and the onions together. Okay, while that bacon and onion finishes up, we're gonna start adding a little bit of our spices to the mix so that we can kind of move this process along. The first one I'm gonna add is ground mustard. The ground mustard is gonna bring out the flavor of your cheese. So we're gonna add 1 teaspoon of ground mustard. 1 teaspoon. We're also gonna add 1 tablespoon of smoked paprika. That's gonna bring out the smokiness of the bacon. 1 tablespoon of paprika. I'm gonna mix those up nice and thoroughly here. And now we're ready to add our broccoli. Okay guys, I have a 3-pound or just over 3-pound bag of broccoli. I have no idea how much of this is actually gonna fit in my pot because I have never made it in the pot before. So let's just check this bag and see how much we can get in. Okay, so I'm just gonna add as much as I can get in there. I know it's going to cook down, so I'm not concerned necessarily with my pot being full, except of course that it has to be able to close. So, let's see. If I can get more in there, then I will. Okay, so as you can see, I fit probably more than half of the bag, probably 2/3 of the bag. So it's probably used 2 pounds of broccoli in the pot. I'm going to add as much water as will fit. I'm assuming I'm going to get about 6 cups of water in here, but let's just see how we turn out here. There's 4. Okay guys, so if you look there, there's my max fill line. I'm going to keep filling until I get almost there. There we go. Okay, so that's 8 cups of water that I've added. 8 cups of water. Now I'm just going to give that a good mix. The last thing I'm going to add to my pot before I turn it on is my chicken bouillon. Now I've put 8 cups of water, which means I need 8 teaspoons of chicken bouillon. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 8. And then I'm just gonna mix that up. And now we're ready to seal our pot. Okay, seal that up. And then I'm gonna push my chicken function, which is the one I seem to use most often, I guess. And then I'm gonna bring that down to 4 minutes, because all I need to do is to heat up that broccoli. I don't want to cook it to death. So 4 minutes under pressure should be just fine. And then we'll let the pressure out. Okay, our pot should not take very long at all to cook. So I'm going to get our Velveeta prepared. Now I'm going to use about 1/3 of a block of Velveeta. Okay, so I've got about 12 ounces of Velveeta. I'm going to cut that into very small blocks so that I can drop it into the soup when it's ready, and it'll melt in the soup so that I don't have to make a separate cheese sauce out of my Velveeta. So we're just going to cut this into very small cubes. Hey guys, our 4 minutes are up. Now it's time to let our pressure out. There we go. Now it's time to open it up. Ooh, hello broccoli. And we're gonna mix it up. Yeah, our broccoli's pretty soft, so you wanna mix carefully if you don't want broccoli sludge. Now we're gonna mix in our cheese. So I'm gonna take that 12 ounces of Velveeta that I made into small cubes, and I'm just gonna scatter them around and let them melt into this concoction that we have here while it's nice and hot. Up next, I'm gonna add my cheddar cheese. That's just whatever shredded cheese I happen to have. And I'm gonna add, oh, I didn't show you. I'm gonna add just about 2 cups. It might be just a little bit extra in there, but it's just about 2 cups. See that just begin to melt right away. We'll mix that in too. Last thing I'm going to add to my soup, just to make it nice and rich and creamy, is my half and half. I'm going to add 2 cups of half and half. Guys, I debated telling you my secret or not, but I'm gonna tell you, just in case you like it too. I like my broccoli to be some of it soft and some of it with a little bit more bite. So I took the rest of that bag of broccoli, the last pound or so, and I put it into my pot after it was cooked. Now, if you look at the bowl, or if you look at the pot, you can see that some of the broccoli is bright green and some of it is more of a cooked color. That's because I added fresh broccoli, or frozen broccoli I guess, to the pot. Now that's gonna do 2 things for me. That's one, gonna give me those different textures of broccoli, which I really like. The other thing it's gonna do is it's gonna cool it off pretty quick for the kids so that they can eat without burning their mouths. You don't wanna put too much in though, because obviously you don't want cold soup, that would be gross. But shh, don't tell anybody my trick. Okay, it's ready and I've got it all plated. Now all I need are my, do it.
Guinea pigs!
What is that?
Sideways guinea.
A sideways guinea pig.
And I'm a hungry guinea pig.
Oh, I love hungry guinea pigs. Those are my favorites.
Pig.
What kind of pig are you?
A monkey pig.
A monkey pig?
Oh no.
Oh, there's my monkey pig.
Oh,
Oh, thanks, it smells awesome. Who wants to try it first? Jordan.
Yes. I love broccoli cheese soup, so let's hope.
Careful, might be hot.
I might faint.
Oh, is it bad?
Delicious.
Terrible? Horrible? Worst thing you ever ate?
Delicious.
All right, Dad's up next.
All right. Never fails. Comforting food. Delicious. cheesy, bacony, broccoli. It's healthy. It has broccoli.
Alright, dude, wait. That's not soup. Why are you having soup?
Corn dog.
That's not a corn dog, it's a hot dog.
It has dairy in it. I know it.
Hot dogs have no dairy, but the soup has dairy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're having a hot dog? Sounds good. Is it good? What do you think of that hot dog? Cider sauce! Thanks, man! Alright, princess, your turn! What do you think? Let's have a taste.
Broccoli cheese soup. I didn't like the broccoli.
Ooh, let's have a taste and see what you think.
I like sour cream and cheese.
What do you think? How many thumbs do I get? Okay guys, my final thoughts. This recipe is really good. I still really like the flavor of it, although I might take it back to maybe 2 minutes under pressure instead of 4 minutes because I really think that maybe the broccoli was just a little bit too soft. Adding that extra broccoli when it was finished definitely helped because it added more broccoli to the soup and it made some of it with more of a bite, like I said. And that was really good. And it cooled it off so it wasn't too hot for everybody, which is, of course, the other point. But the recipe is really tasty. I really like it. I will definitely make it again just like that because it's delicious. What about you?
She don't like it.
Oh, that dinner was awesome! That was so good. Mia, you put Raisin in your hand, you big old fibber. Mia, she doesn't even get to be in the shot anymore because she didn't like it. Nope, I'm just blocking your face. I'm not giving you 5. No high five for you. I'm just blocking your face. Now, how was that soup?
Broccoli cheese soup. How can you mess that up?
You can't. It's really good. Mia, what about you? Did you like it?
You
didn't taste it.
Oh, mine is the dog.
Was it
Hot
good?
dogs. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to make this channel strong, share it with your friends. And I'm good night, YouTube. See you tomorrow. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe now. And